Okay, so all you guys that know Caged out there, if you don't, it's super, you got to know it on guitar to get your chords down and your neck down, right? So just how you have an E major chord like this, and you can slide it up to make bar chords, you can do the same thing with all the other shapes, with A, with D, and with C. And each one of them also connects to the next one. But the part of the importance of doing this is to spice up your playing. So that way, if you're going to play like a 1-4-5, you don't have to just stick with, you know, these chords. You can still stick with those chords, but play them a little differently. So I can just use first inversion of this, or root inversion, which is root, third, 5, right? Which is your standard order of building a chord, right? So you could do your 1-4-5, your one chord like that. And then when you go to your D chord, now you just do your A shape, right? And now this inversion here, this is called like your second inversion. And this is you're holding the 5th down first, then the root, then the 3rd, right? And now the best one is the next one. Now say we got it to E here. Now we're not just going to copy this and go up a step. We're going to use a C-shaped chord, but with our root on the E, on the A string, 7th fret A string, right? So that's this shape right here. So instead of going right, you can go right? So here's a little difference there, right? And it's not as important to know exactly if you're playing the root, 3rd, or 5th at first, but it's just good to know those different shapes, right? So this one you also see hammered on a lot from down here, from the A. Going A. It's in a lot of Kiss stuff, Queen stuff, and they're using the D-shaped C chord. So if you had a C shape and just slid it up to here, but then you know, had your nut here and you barred it, right, and made that C shape, you're playing a D major, but it's in the shape of what we teach at first as C, right? But that's just a major shape, right? And just like if you flatted the 3rd on that, it would make it minor. And that applies to all the rest of them. This one too. If you move that 3rd, if you flat it, now you got D minor. All right? Like and subscribe.